Workshop 3, Healing and Forgiveness through A Course in Miracles. This workshop includes a concise teaching followed by a guided meditation to support lived practice through A Course in Miracles. In this third workshop of a 12-part A Course in Miracles series, we explore the true meaning of forgiveness and why it is central to healing the mind and the world. Forgiveness, as taught in A Course in Miracles, is not a struggle to overlook real wrongdoing. It is the recognition that separation, guilt, and attack are not the truth of who we are, and therefore no wrongdoing has ever taken place to begin with. Through clear teaching and lived insight, this workshop shows how forgiveness releases the past, restores peace, and opens the doorway to miracles. Healing is presented as a willingness to loosen ego-based perception and allow the Holy Spirit to reinterpret every experience through love, returning the mind to its natural state of joy, unity, and safety. Part 1. The Teaching. Forgiveness is your superpower. What if the very things we've been trained to believe are real are the things that keep us trapped, and what we assume is impossible is actually the truth? A Course in Miracles teaches that we are not separate bodies struggling through an existence of constant loss. Rather, we are perfect beings that have never left our existence of constant wholeness and everlasting love, an existence so complete there is no such thing as loss. Beneath every fear, every conflict, and every restless striving is one core belief: the belief in separation from God, from love, and from one another. And the remedy is not force, it is not control, it is not getting the world to behave. The remedy is forgiveness. The ego's version of forgiveness usually sounds like, "You hurt me, but I'll pardon you." It still keeps the wound real. It still keeps guilt real. It still keeps the past alive. But the Holy Spirit's forgiveness is different. It is the willingness to say, "I may feel pain, but I'm willing to question my interpretation. I'm willing to release the meaning I gave this. I'm willing to let love show me what is true." In other words, forgiveness in A Course in Miracles is the decision to look beyond the ego's story and ask for another way of seeing. When we hold grievances, the mind remains anchored to the past, rehearsing, defending, proving, and reliving. Even if we move on externally, the inner replay continues. It can feel like being trapped in an endless, looping, bad story. Forgiveness breaks that loop. Not by pretending we weren't affected, but by withdrawing the belief that the ego's interpretation is the final truth. This is where miracles enter. Because a miracle is a correction in perception. It doesn't fix reality. It restores your mind to what is real by undoing fear. Forgiveness becomes practical when it becomes present moment. Here are 3 simple steps to bringing your looping mind into a state of true forgiveness. 1. Notice the discomfort. Any disturbance is a sign the ego has taken the lead. 2. Name what you want. I want peace more than I want to be right. 3. Give the whole situation to the Holy Spirit, not for a specific outcome, but for a new interpretation. A powerful prayer is, Holy Spirit, reinterpret this for me. Show me what is true. And then you wait, not anxiously, but openly, because you are no longer trying to solve the unsolvable with the ego, because truly, there is no way to solve all the problems of the world. A Course in Miracles even states, quote, "No one could solve all the problems the world appears to hold." End quote. Forgiveness doesn't deny feelings. It releases the prison. With that being said, forgiveness is not spiritual bypassing. You are not asked to pretend you feel peaceful when you don't. You're only asked for one thing: willingness. Willingness to stop feeding pain with meaning. Willingness to release the past. Willingness to be shown a gentler truth. Over time, forgiveness becomes less like an emergency tool whenever our peace is disturbed, and more like a way of walking through the day, such as, I forgive whatever I see. I forgive what I assumed. I forgive what I fear. And lastly, I give this forward to the Holy Spirit. And slowly, the mind learns it does not have to live in defense. You do not have to defend yourself from anyone or any situation, because forgiveness says no defense is necessary. Forgiveness says you do not have to be right, and neither does anyone else. Perhaps there is another way of seeing things. Perhaps there is no right answer because no one involved has all the answers. Perhaps it is okay to drop your case against the world and just allow things to be as they are. The past cannot be undone, and the future has not yet unfolded. And if you want a future different from the past, you have to make a change in the present, a change in your perception. A perception that allows all things to be as they are. A perception that accepts instead of analyzes. A perception that can say, I don't know what to think, and I'm willing to see things differently. Then a door opens within your mind and heart, which allows the Holy Spirit to speak and guide you to right-mindedness and peace. You are not here to suffer your way to salvation. You are here to wake up. Forgiveness is the doorway. Peace is the sign you've stepped through it. And miracles are what naturally follow when you do. Part 2. Guided Meditation, Peaceful Stream. This meditation is adapted from A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 45, God is the Mind with Which I Think, and Lesson 75, The Light Has Come. Close your eyes if you wish, and get comfortable. We will begin with a simple breathing exercise to help you relax and bring your mind into the present moment. We will breathe in slowly to the count of 3, hold for 3, and exhale for 3. We will do this 3 times. Breathe in, 2, 3, and hold, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3. Again, breathe in, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3. One more time, breathe in, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3. Very good. Now, simply breathe normally and evenly. Now a sense of privacy and comfort as you allow the sound of my voice to soothe your mind and body. Your body is becoming relaxed, and it feels as though everything about you is slowing down. With each breath, your mind becomes clearer, calmer, quieter. Imagine you are lying in a comfortable chair in the middle of a peaceful forest. The sun is shining through the treetops, and shafts of golden light pour down like gentle beams. It has just rained, and the air smells fresh and clean. You hear leaves rustling softly in a breeze, birds chirping quietly, and the faint, comforting sound of a small stream nearby. You feel completely safe here. Now notice a warm shaft of sunlight shining onto your body. Feel it soften your scalp, relax your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw. The warmth moves gently down your neck and throat, loosening anything you've been holding. Now your shoulders soften, your upper back releases. Waves of relaxation move down your arms, through your hands, and out through your fingertips. Take a deep breath and slowly exhale. A deep calm fills your chest, your stomach, your hips. Now let that calm wash down your legs, into your feet, all the way down into your toes, feeling warm, comfortable, safe. Now you notice a path of large, flat stepping stones beside you, leading toward the sound of the bubbling stream, and beyond it, the faint sound of a waterfall. You stand easily and begin to follow the stones. The smooth stones feel warm beneath your bare feet, and the soft green grass grows between them. As you walk, you feel a quiet happiness. The farther you go, the more peaceful you become. You know you are going somewhere very good. Ahead, a high cliff comes into view. You step out of the trees and see it. A tremendous waterfall cascading into a clear blue pool. This is your waterfall, the sentinel who guards your inner world. You follow the path around the pool. It leads behind the curtain of water, and you notice something surprising. Behind the water is not a cave of darkness, but a place of light. You step behind the waterfall, and you see an opening to another world. Below you is a soft expanse of clouds and mist, and a staircase of clouds descending gently downward. In a moment, you will step onto each cloud, one at a time, descending deeper into your inner mind until you reach your most sacred inner space. 1. Step onto the first cloud, safe and supported. 2. Drifting gently downward. 3. Deeper down. 4. Calm and quiet. 5. Further inward. 6. Floating easily. 7. Peaceful and safe. 8. Comfort deepening. 9. The ground coming into view. 10. The final cloud brings you gently to the grass. You stand in peaceful silence. Fog surrounds you, but it does not disturb you. Take a breath and let it out slowly. This fog represents the barriers you have held against peace, old meanings, old fears, old stories. Now you are willing to let them go. Allow any thoughts of discomfort to arise, and simply let them drift by like mist. No struggle, no analyzing, no fighting. Simply say to any undesired thoughts, I don't want this. I give this forward. I choose peace. Let thoughts of worry drift past, thoughts of loss, thoughts of regret, thoughts of judgment. They pass and you remain. You are making room for light. And the light comes. Now sense a great light ahead, formless, gentle, limitless. It reaches for you, surrounds you, and brings you home. Rest here in the warmth of this light. Here you are safe. Here you are held without judgment. Here you remember. You are not alone. You never were, and you never will be. Allow your Creator to meet you in whatever way you are ready, in silence and comfort, in gentle reassurance, in deep peace. You have now forgiven all things, all events, and all people. For here, in the light, you know nothing has damaged you. You are whole and complete unto your one self as you were created. You are an eternal being of love, and such love is indestructible, incorruptible, and incapable of being anything less than the perfection it is. Such is your true, natural state of being. Now, rest here for a moment. Now, take special note of how you feel. This peace is not fragile. It is not temporary. It is within you always. Whenever the world feels too loud, whenever fear tries to rise, whenever you forget to forgive first and ask questions later, you can return here by choosing once again. Choosing forgiveness over judgment, love over fear. Now we will begin to reawaken. You will awaken as I count to 5. At 5, you will be fully alert and present, bringing this calm with you. 1. Becoming more aware of your body. 2. Noticing the room around you. 3. Feeling steady, safe, and clear. 4. Gently reawakening. 5. Eyes open, fully present. Welcome back. You did beautifully. Thank yourself for this time spent with God, His peace, and His light. It is a gift to your highest self that knows no limits in healing and love.